All right, in the vein of like this manifesting, manifest jar situation, I asked my daughters what they would manifest for the year. And my youngest said she really wants to go to two concerts, specifically Olivia Rodrigo. So I happened to be looking on Ticketmaster last night and I'm like, oh my God, Olivia Rodrigo, she's coming to Minneapolis, like holy shit. So I go to look at ticket prices, $393 per ticket. So for me to take my two daughters, it would be close to $1,000. I'm gonna put it in the jar because maybe magic will happen. But what is happening with ticket prices? Like, can someone explain to me? I just do not understand. I mean, I looked at Madonna. This is like $110 to go to Madonna, and Olivia Rodrigo is $400. Now I realize, like, okay, you don't need to explain that to me, but I'm just saying, like, an icon like Madonna is $100 some. So even that would be $300 for me to take my children. I just can't figure it out. I don't understand what's happening. So I guess if you have any like tips or tricks on how to get cheaper concert tickets, please let me know. But dude, how can anybody afford to go to concerts these days? $1,000 at least.
It's a little car rant, and honestly, it is to ask, how the heck are you guys going to concerts right now? I just looked up prices to Tate McRae, and they're around $300 to $400 on just average seats. How are you guys affording to go to Morgan Wallen? Like, Morgan Wallen's probably like $4,000. Like, what are you doing? Like, why have we made prices of concerts so expensive? I want to go, and I'm debating paying that, but it just like blows my mind that a concert is charging like $400 to $800 just for basic seats, not even like VIP or floor seats. Yeah, I don't, what is going on?
Baby, I was well on my way to purchasing tickets for me and my big kid to go see Kendrick and SZA. First of all, limited view, $600, okay? Nosebleeds. Nosebleeds. Are y'all smoking crack? What is happening? I didn't even pay this much money per Renaissance ticket or per Cowboy Carter ticket. And I get it. We're going to see two artists. We're seeing Kendrick and SZA, but I still feel like these prices are absolutely ridiculous. What crack are y'all smoking? What crack are y'all smoking? Because y'all are out of your fucking minds.
I was just in the queue looking at tickets for Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, and y'all, I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking tired. Why are tickets like $400 for a single ticket? Like, there's no reason. There's freaking no reason that 2 tickets to see Beyonce is like a third of my rent. Like, I'm so sick of how unattainable just having something aside from paying your bills is. Like, I make good money and I'm fucking like, I'm not spending this money. I love Beyonce. I'm not spending over $400 on a single ticket to stand around and like experience. Yes, it's a great experience. I'll just fucking wait for the movie. It's so frustrating. Like, how are tickets so expensive with everything that Beyonce is supposed to stand for? Like, why is it not fixed? Why? Like, I remember going to concerts when I was younger, and like $100 was expensive, and we'd be like, "Ooh, I don't think I can spend $100 to see this artist." And now, fucking tickets are $400, $700, $800. There was a ticket for $1,400 and more. For what? For what? Because then we get there, we spend money to get food and drinks, and it's so unattainable, and it's so frustrating that this is the reality, because it's just another way that I don't know. It's just frustrating. Like, are we boycotting? Are we boycotting? Because we live, we love. However, she's rich. Like, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? I'm asking people of color, where do we draw the line? Because the math isn't mathing. We can't sit here and say that black people need a seat at the table for music and culture that they built and was built on their backs, yet then the concert be unattainable for people to fucking go. It's stupid. So are we boycotting? I mean, I'm boycotting because I'm not spending the money. But, like, what else is happening? What are we doing?
Let me tell you why teacher pay sucks. So I'm retiring this year from education after 30 years of being a counselor and a teacher. And the one thing I want to do for my retirement is I want to go to a Benson Boone concert. I don't know why, but I really like this guy and I want to go see him in concert. I looked up tickets here in Dallas for the nosebleed tickets. I don't know if y'all still call them that, but that's what we called it back in the day. $330 a seat. It's never going to happen. Never gonna happen. Not for a teacher. That's incredible. That's incredible to me. So what happened to the 80s and 90s when I paid $45 to go see Van Halen or Def Leppard? Those days are gone. And I guess I hadn't been to a concert in a really long time, but man, $330 to go see Benson Boone in Dallas? I would have to like skip a car payment to do that. That's incredible. So yes, teacher pay really sucks. I might have to call the bank and try to skip a car payment then. Peace out.
Okay, can we just talk about the prices of concert tickets these days? Because if someone's going to give me the choice of watching television or listening to music, 100% of the time I'm going to choose music. It is a huge part of my life. And I want to see the artists that I have fallen in love with over my lifespan in person and in concert. But like, the prices are getting outrageous, and I am not paying $400 and up to sit in the nosebleed section to watch you on a big screen. If I wanted to do that, then I could just stay home and look at your TikTok page or YouTube. Am I the only one that feels this way?
Why are concert tickets so expensive? We've spent more than a year trying to get to the bottom of this one. And it's not just your imagination. Concert tickets in the last 30 years have increased by more than 400%. That's more than almost any other kind of inflation. And what we found is this is really the product of a battle between the different forces in the music industry, the venues, the promoters, the artists, the ticket companies, who are constantly fighting for a bigger piece of the pie and are time and again compromising by just charging fans more, making the pie bigger. But in the last decade or so, another thing has happened, which is it's become so much easier to post tickets online on the secondary market on sites like StubHub and Vivid Seats. And this has created an entire industry of ticket brokers who work really hard to scoop up tickets and then have efficient ways to sell them. We were able to meet some of the folks doing this and see the kind of interesting ways they managed to do this, ways that appear to violate a law that was passed in 2016 called the BOTS Act, which makes it illegal to scoop up more tickets than Ticketmaster says you're allowed to. But no one seems able to enforce this BOTS Act. Then this week, President Trump signs an executive order saying they will enforce the BOTS Act and they will crack down on scalping. Will it work? Well, we're going to speak to a bunch of people and get their perspective on how ticketing might change this weekend, this Saturday, on CBS Saturday Morning. Hope you tune in.